Pasatari Shatane. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Sada Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Continuing reading from Srimad Bhagavatam. Canto 1, Chapter 3. Text 28 purports. In this particular stanza, Lord Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, is distinguished from other incarnations. He is counted amongst the avatars, incarnations, because out of his causeless mercy the Lord descends from his transcendental abode. Avatar means one who descends. All the incarnations of the Lord, including the Lord himself, descend on different planets of the material world, as also in different species of life, to fulfill particular missions. Sometimes he comes himself, and sometimes his different plenary portions, or parts of the plenary portions, or his differentiated portions, directly or indirectly empowered by him, descend on this material world to execute certain specific functions. Originally, the Lord is full of all opulences, all prowess, all fames, all beauties, all knowledge, and all renunciations. When they are partly manifested through the plenary portions or parts of the plenary portions, it should be noted that certain manifestations of his different powers are required for those particular functions. When in the room small electric bulbs are displayed, it does not mean that the electric powerhouse is limited by the small bulbs. The same powerhouse can supply power to operate large-scale industrial dynamos with greater volts. Similarly, the incarnations of the Lord display limited powers because so much power is needed at that particular time. For example, Lord Parshuram and Lord Nrsimha displayed unusual opulence by killing the disobedient Kshatriyas 21 times and killing the greatly powerful atheist Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that even the demigods and other planets would tremble simply by the unfavorable raising of his eyebrow. The demigods in the higher level of material existence many, many times excel the most well-to-do human beings in duration of life, beauty, wealth, paraphernalia, and in all other respects. That's the greatness. Look at the demigods compared to the well-to-do human beings in this world. They outshine the well-to-do human beings of this world. Still, were afraid of Hiranyakashipu. Thus, we can simply imagine how powerful Hiranyakashipu was in this material world. But even Hiranyakashipu was cut into small pieces by the nails of Lord Nrsimha. This means that anyone materially powerful cannot stand the strength of the Lord's nails. Similarly, Jamagdagnya displayed the Lord's power to kill all the disobedient kings powerfully situated in their respective states. The Lord's empowered incarnation, Narada, and plenary incarnation, Varaha, as well as indirectly empowered Lord Buddha, created faith in the mass of people. The incarnations of Rama and Dhanvatari displayed his fame, and Balaram, Mohini, and Vamana exhibited his beauty. Dattatreya, Matsya, Kumara, and Kapila exhibited his transcendental knowledge. Nara and Narayan Rishis exhibited his renunciation. So all the different incarnations of the Lord, indirectly or directly, manifested different features. But Lord Krishna, the primeval Lord, exhibited the complete features of Godhead, and thus it is confirmed that he is the Lord, the source of all incarnations. And the most extraordinary feature exhibited by Lord Sri Krishna was his eternal energetic manifestation of his pastimes with the cowherd girls. His pastimes with the gopis are all displays of transcendental existence, bliss, and knowledge, and although these are manifested apparently as sex love, the specific attraction of his pastimes with the gopis should never be misunderstood. The Bhagavatam relates these transcendental pastimes in the 10th canto. In order to reach the position to understand the transcendental nature of Lord Krishna's pastimes with the gopis, the Bhagavatam promotes the student gradually in 9 other cantos. So you read the first canto, and then you read all the other cantos, and then you read the 10th canto. And by then, you have the proper understanding of who Krishna is. He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. According to Srila Jiva Goswami's statement in accordance with authoritative sources, Lord Krishna is the source of all other incarnations. It is not that Lord Krishna has any source of incarnation. All the symptoms of the supreme truth and full are present in the person of Lord Sri Krishna. And in the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord emphatically declares that there is no truth greater than or equal to himself. In this stanza, the word Swayam is particularly mentioned to confirm that Lord Krishna has no other source than himself, although in other places the incarnations are described as Bhagavan. Because of their specific functions, nowhere are they declared to be the Supreme Personality. In this stanza, the word Swayam signifies the supremacy of the Sanam Bonam. The Sanam Bonam, Krishna, is one without a second. He himself has expanded himself in various parts, positions, and particles, the Swayam Rupa, Swayam principal attributes. All the expansions or categories of the Lord possess only some percentages of these attributes, but Shri Krishna is the possessor of the attributes 10%. In his personal expansions, such as Swayam Prakash and Tadakatma up to the categories of the avatars, who are all Vishnu Tattva, possess up to 93% of these transcendental attributes. So Krishna has all of the attributes, 100%. But all the other avatars who are Vishnu Tattva, they only have 93% of these transcendental attributes. Lord Shiva, who is neither avatar nor Avesh, nor in between them, possesses almost 84% of the attributes. But the Jivas, or the individual living beings in different statuses of life, possess up to the limit of 78% of the attributes. So we can only possess to the maximum 78% of the attributes of God. In the conditioned state of material existence, a living being possesses the attributes in very minute quantity, varying in terms of the pious life of the living being. The most perfect of living beings is Brahma, the supreme administrator of one universe. He possesses 78% of the attributes in full. All other demigods have the same attributes in less quantity, whereas human beings possess the attributes in very minute quantity. If the standard of perfection for a human being is to develop the attributes up to 78% in full, the living beings can never possess attributes like Shiva, Vishnu, or Lord Krishna. We can never possess attributes like Shiva, Vishnu, or Lord Krishna. A living being can become godly by developing the 78% transcendental attributes in fullness, but he can never become a god like Shiva, Vishnu, or Krishna. Never. We can never become that. Only 78% of God we can become. Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe Shyama Sundar Radhe, Radhe Radhe Shyama Sundar Radhe, Radhe Shyama Sundar, Radhe Shyama Sundar, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga Nityananda, Gauranga Nityananda. Okay, reading from Srila Prabhupada Lectures. We are talking on this subject matter. So Lord Krishna says, those who are captivated by this false enjoyment, bodily vogue. Now our boga enjoyment means through this body, but body is my diseased condition. As a diseased man cannot enjoy life, how is it possible? Take, for example, a man who is suffering from jaundice. It is practical. You can test practically. If you find out a man who is suffering from jaundice, you give him a piece of sugar candy and ask him to take. He will say, it is bitter. He will say, it is bitter. He won't taste its sweetness because his condition is diseased. Therefore, he actually cannot enjoy the sweetness of sugar candy. But when he is cured, a man in a healthy state, if you give him sugar candy, he will say, he will appreciate, it is very sweet, very nice. The same sugar candy, according to our condition of life, is tasted differently. So unless we cure from this disease of wrong conception of life, we cannot have any taste. Anything we cannot taste, have any taste for. The bitter taste, we will have bitter taste. Now this world, even Mahatma Gandhi, I have read his life. The day when he was to be killed, he did not know in the morning that he was going to be killed in the evening. But as a big man, he was receiving so many letters, so many congratulations, so many condemnation. You do not know. At the end of Gandhi's later part of life, he was so disgusted with his life that he always wanted. He spoke to his secretaries, associates, that if death would come to me, I would be satisfied. Such a big man, such a great man, one of his practical difficulty was that he could not sleep soundly, partly due to his big occupation and partly due to the disturbance of the people. Wherever he will go, thousands and thousands of people will gather and will loudly speak, Mahatma Gandhi ki jai. Even at dead of night, at 12 o'clock of night, he was passing through a train, and if the train is stopped at the middle station, people will get information and gather, Mahatma Gandhi ki jai. So I have seen personally, when he was going through some crowd, he was closing, capping his ears like this. His brain was being unnecessarily taxed with the sound, Mahatma Gandhi ki jai. People thought that they were glorifying Mahatma Gandhi, but Mahatma Gandhi was being killed by that voice. So this is, just like you know, there is an English proverb, what is play to you is death to me. So that is the position here. Even if you are glorifying purified, still you cannot enjoy. You cannot enjoy anything, any position, because this wrong conception of bodily existence is a diseased form of my constitution, so I cannot enjoy. So even the greatest personalities with fame, wealth, success, they cannot enjoy properly because they're in these material bodies. Now, a patient who is suffering from some disease, he is unable to enjoy, but if he forcibly enjoys, then his life becomes risky. He becomes more implicated, just like, of course, in your country, I know that there is no such disease as typhoid, but in India, there is a fever called typhoid. Here it is called typhosis, or something like medical term, the typhoid disease of intestine. Now, in that disease, any solid food is strictly forbidden. First time at 20 or 14 days, then 21 days, then 41 days, up to 60 days, he has to live on only glucose water. That's all. Hare Krishna. So when the disease condition of life is material condition of life, we can't enjoy it properly because material bodies means suffering. Birth, old age, disease. Birth, death, old age, and disease, and countless other miseries. It's suffering. So we have to get our spiritual body. We get the spiritual body through Krishna consciousness, through practicing bhakti yoga. And chiefly we chant Hare Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna, we read about Krishna. We read the Srimad Bhagavatam again and again until we become fully self-realized, and we chant Hare Krishna. And then it might be bitter at first because we're so materially conditioned. We have so many material desires. And we're so sick with materialism. So the chanting might be bitter at first, but once you'll know you're making advancement. But once you become purified through the chanting and the hearing, then it's blissful. So that's the comparison. So Hare Krishna. So if you want to experience eternal bliss, pleasure, happiness, and you want to experience enlightenment, then chant Hare Krishna and study the Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Sri Guru Parampara ki jai, Sri Manayana Guru ki jai, Sri Madhavan Dham ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanandi, Hare Hare Bol, Jaya Jaya Shri Radhe